What is up, new grads from the Faculty of Engineering, University of Ottawa? Super excited to have you join as alumni. My name is David George, a graduate from the Computer Science 2003 cohort and now work in business development with Excedo, building video apps for media companies, which seem to be helpful in times of global pandemics. Alumni Relations wanted me to share my experiences from my convocation in the summer of 2003. It was a weight lifted off my shoulder to get that paper because point blank, school didn't come easy for me. On one hand, you're so happy to share that moment with your classmates who shared sleepless nights working on labs, midterms, and those god-awful exams. I mean, you're super pumped to share the moment with all of those friends that you've made over the 4 years, but the reality is 98% of those people you'll never see again. Now, I must admit the other 2% for me ended up being one business partner, 3 groomsmen, and 1 brother-in-law. I know some of you are going to miss out on your convocation this year, but take heart because I promise you what I remember the most about that day was the Thai restaurant that we hit to celebrate the journey, and I shared it with my mom, my dad, my sister, and my then girlfriend, now wife, and her whole family. So chances are in this COVID-19 reality, you're already in self-isolation with your closest friends and family. So just break some bread with them and celebrate your achievement. You deserve it. So what advice do I have for you as a new graduate on your new vocational journey? Well, 3 words that I think Kobe Bryant, the great Hall of Fame basketball player, would dig are talent, work ethic, and coachability. These are still relevant for me now in my career, some 17 years, 5 corporations, and one of them my own later. I find it ironic that Kobe brought that Mamba mentality to his very own Gigi. I also need to remind myself, and now you, about our twisted worldview of self-worth and success. Pay attention to the Hall of Fame coach, John Wooden, who once said, "Success is peace of mind," which is a direct result of self-satisfaction knowing that you made the effort to do your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming. I wanted to leave you with something encouraging I dug up from our university motto. In English, it translates, "God is the master of the sciences." This is also displayed on our coat of arms, which shows 2 horses rearing. Isn't it fitting that when the community needs alumni the most, us GGs are the first out the gates, like racehorses, to innovate with 3D printed protective gear or to develop medicinal vaccines or donate faculty equipment to hospitals. King Solomon is documented biblically as the wisest man, and in his writings in the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 31, he writes, "The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but the victory belongs to the Lord." Aren't you glad to be a Gigi that the Lord can use in times like this? God bless you.